California processes 65,000 tons of this delectable fruit every year.
You didn't know black olives were a fruit, did you? And there's nothing better for a pizza than a California black ripe olive. The folks here at Lindsay make more of those California black ripes than anyone else in the world.
Inside each of these 3,500 tanks, there's more than 4 million olives.
If you took all these olives and laid them end to end, they go around the world over 9 times. I'm here with Steve Henderson. He's the plant superintendent for Lindsay Olives. But you're out here in the vats. These vats are the first stop for an olive on a trip to Lindsay. The harvesting season is a short one, right?
Yes, it's from September and October.
So for 2 months, they have to gather all the fruit they're going to use for the rest of the year. And that's why they need these huge storage tanks. Can I see some of these?
Sure.
As you can see, these are all green. These all came off the tree green. And one of the interesting things about olives is whether they're green or black at the end, they all start green on the tree, right?
That's correct.
Can I taste it, or is it?
Sure.
Is it going to kill me?
It's not going to kill you. It might make a funny face.
All right, well, I'm all about the funny face when trying stuff that doesn't kill me. Oh. Yeah, that's not delicious yet.
We have some work to do yet.
How did someone get this off the street and decide that they could make something tasty out of it?
I have no idea.
I would have walked right by this tree. This is a stone fruit, you know, just like an apricot or a plum. It comes up, boy, that lingers.
Yes, it will.
The fruity taste flavor is really pronounced. I wasn't expecting it to be that fruity, although not sweet in any way. It's really bitter. The magic of what Lindsay Olives does is turn this from an inedible fruit right off the tree into something that we crave on our pizzas. The 20-ton tanks are emptied out 1 ton at a time into these tubs. These are then taken over to sizing, where they're graded.
The large and medium-sized olives will be canned whole and maybe end up in your salad or in your next martini. The smallest will be sliced and wind up on our pizzas.
Do you like olives? Do you like olives on your pizza? Yeah? I like olives. She smiles. She looks like olives on her pizza. How come you don't talk so much? So these are the olives we just saw sorted by size over at the other side of the plant. How big a load is this right here?
This is about 1,000 pounds. And we're starting to put them inside the processing room where everything begins for us.
So this is the first step in transforming these raw, bitter fruit into the delicious black olives we need for our pizza. The raw green product that enters this production room needs to be ready to eat in 7 days. And that happens in these tanks. Now this is achieved by a meticulous combination of aeration and agitation and adding 3 ingredients: air, water, and lye.
The lye works the real magic, leaching out a bitter chemical called oleurocene from the olives.
What we've done here is day 3. Day 3 of 7. So about halfway there. And we still got a little bit of green, but mainly purples and dark greens and black.
Right, you can see the lye has penetrated some of the olives, and the oxidation is at work here.
And the oxidation is the color change.
That's right, Bobby.
And I really get that smell of black olives, that briny smell of black olives that I'm used to getting.
Yeah, it's a sweet smell.
Now, is this something you can eat right now?
No. They're not ready.
Why is that?
They've got some lye in there, and they're still bitter.
Lye by itself is poisonous, right? We wouldn't want to just eat lye by itself.
Well, we use a very mild lye. It's a weak lye solution. Then we drain it off, and we add water.
Finally, we got some California black ripe olives. Now, this looks like an olive that I could put on a pizza. Can I try this one?
Yes, you can.
Finally got that great texture and taste. Just one thing. We gotta get rid of that pit.
That magic happens in the noisiest part of the plant.
In each of these boxes,